Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakar Double honors to the elders for preaching this word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered to the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. I say shalom. And this was a latest news article from the Reuters.com in regards to currencies. This is World News, alternative worldnews.com as of January 31st, 2023 at 11:09 a.m. Central Standard Time. Last updated a day ago. And this was published by Leah Bashman and Maya Gibel and Timra Azahara, if I pronounced that right. Other one that published this news article from Reuters.com, and it reads, Lebanon to devalue currency by 90%. On February 1st, central bank chief says, it says a money exchange vendor holds a Lebanese pound banknotes at a shop in Beirut, Lebanon on January 19, 2023. It says Lebanon will adopt a new official exchange rate of 15 pounds per US dollar. Right, because you have Lebanon have the assistance from the United States. And I believe about a couple of days ago, I believe the United States had something for Lebanon to be able to keep their economy flowing and their central bank as well too. Because due to the fact, with the current economic collapse of, the current economic collapse of what Lebanon is going through, it says Lebanon will adopt a new official exchange rate of the 15,000 pound per US dollar. Right, because we're seeing increasing signs of the US dollar is being devalued, and nations are turning away from it as well too. That's why the value of the US dollar, which is a current reserve, it somewhat still has some value currently at the moment, but we're going to see signs where it's going to be devalued very soon and decrease of the value of the dollar. But as of right now, it has somewhat of value. And as you see right here, Lebanon adopts a new official exchange rate of 15,000 pounds of per US dollar on February 1st. Central Bank Governor Raad Samahi said making a 90% devaluation from its currency. Officials rate that it has remained unchanged for 25 years. The SWIFT is from the old rate of 1,507 to 15,000. It's still far off the parallel market, which the pound was changed hands at around 57,000 per dollar on Tuesday. The change will apply to banks, Selmali said, leading to a decrease in equity of the institution and the entire of the country's 2019 financial implosion. Analysts expect the shift to have less impact on widening economy, which is increasingly dollarized and where most trades take place according to the preliminary market rate. The pound has lost 97% of its value since it began to split from 1,507 rate in 2019. Salameh told Reuters that commercial banks in the country will be a part of their equity in this pound decreasing once translating into dollars at 15,000 instead of 1,500. In order to ease the impact of this shift, banks will be given 5 years to reinstitute the losses due to the devaluing, he said. As Semalid said, The change to 15,000 was a step towards unifying multiple exchange rates in line with a draft agreement Lebanon reached with the International Monetary Fund last year that is set out conditions to unlock a $3 billion bailout. Several rates remain, official rate, including the official rate, the central bank's Rafa exchange platform rate, with currently stands at 38,000 pounds per US dollar, and the preliminary market rate, a 5 year runaway. The IMF favored intermediate unification rates has said Lebanese authorities should deal up front as an estimated 70 billion in finance sector loss, while viewed as the result of decades of profligate spending, corruption, and mismanagement. But the draft governor plans have proposed more long-term approach. One analyst, Mike Azar, said the 5 year period to reinstitute losses were inconsistent. The IMF viewed that the losses must be dealt with quickly. Without a conversation bank restructuring framework, banks will have to raise capital from shareholders to cover their losses and pass losses on to the depositors by allowing them to withdraw from dollar accounts in local currency, he said. They can't do that immediately, so the central banks is giving them a 5 year runway to do it, says Azar, a former economics professor at John Hopkins University. The IMF deal is widely seen as the one way for Lebanon to begin restoring confidence in its financial system and recover from the collapse, right? Recover from the previous years of collapse currently as of right now, as they trying to restore that, which is gonna take some quite wild time to do that. It's not gonna happen immediately, like he mentioned. It says the change in the exchange rate is not expected to ease one of the most deliberating aspects of the crisis for originally Lebanese. It says an inability to freely access their dollar savings. While capital controls have never been formally imposed in Lebanon, banks since 2019 have imposed their own control, severely limiting withdrawals, dollars, and Lebanese pound. So yeah, that was the news article right there. So as you see, as of January 31st, 2022, as they try to restore some financial relief from the banks and the economy of Lebanon, while they still trying to recover from a harsh economic collapse of the economy. As you see right here, the latest news came out from Lebanon as of February 1st, 2023, which is today. As you see, Lebanon to devalue currency by 90% on February 1st, the central bank chief says, which is 15,000 per pound of US dollar. So with that, I hope this sit down lesson was edifying of this recent news article that I just read from Reuters.com about Lebanon to devalue currency by 90% on February 1st. Central bank chief says. So with that, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakar Kadash. Double honors to the elders for preaching his word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. But until next time, I will say shalom.